Yes, now he's listening. That's very good. Free kick has gone in the centre here.
Well, he's played on. What did he do?
Went towards Thomopoulos. Wasn't a particularly good. Oops, the daisy. Someone's done one there, Ronnie.
Smith.
It looked like Christian Smith in a bit of strife. Yeah, it was a free kick paid to Big Taylor with the hand pass to Thomopoulos, who was standing still. Would not like Johnny. But, yeah, let's see what happens here. Little kick from Smith towards Taylor, who tried to swat a fly, I think, and he got nowhere near the ball. Wigmore picks up, gets a quick kick in around the body and wide, put towards Ianelli. Knocked away from him by Christian Smith. They're too good at ground level, and we see Harrison take the ball away.
Towards centre-half forward, Lucchino. Taps it in front of him. Goes past Ricky Humphrey. Stuart Scott can't keep it in there either. It's on the wing position. Pack develops, and the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Yeah, Tigers still have sort of kept their momentum going. They're very ferocious at the football at the present time, and well, that's the reason why I'd suggest that they're 33 points in advance of the more favoured Cheetahs here this afternoon. Stewie Scott was clean bowled there from that bounce down at centre wing. Nice work there from Beekmans, who's on the ground. That'll give him a bit of bite across half forward. He's found Wigmore, whose kick is an absolute shocker. In front, McFarlane. Good work. Oh, he's handballed it straight to Ken Denny for his first kick of the afternoon. And what's he done? Out of bounds on the full. Well, do we need to say much more about that?
No, Ronnie, I don't think we do. Kenny's not on his peak. He's a much better player than he showed today. When I saw Beekmans on the ground, I thought Ken might have been the player to go off, but the KD's still there. Kick was a shocker. It's out of bounds on the full.
All right.
Set off here at half-time, Ron, that they've played awful, Blue West. For all credit to Thompson. But Blue West have played awful footy. They've fumbled, they've miskicked, they've given away 50-metre penalties, they've been undisciplined. They trail by about 5 goals. Now, if they kick the first 3 goals this quarter, are they back in the game?
Press it once more. Is that it? Hang on.
Ronnie's absolutely stunned by that comment. Anyway, the ball's at half-back. Here's Taylor, gets the hand passed away out towards half-back. If Sam Mirabel gives that out on the full, I'm not... It went off about 5 players' arms, legs and boots, and it's out of bounds, and Sam made the right decision. He said, I'll throw it back in. What I said was, off here, I said, well, look, if they kick the first 3 goals, if they just play 5 minutes of football, they're back in the race.
Well, that's what they need to do. They need to do that and do it quickly. As we see, there's been a high tackle, and I think you'll find that Tim Gardner's going to come out with it. Plays on quickly to Withers, but the umpire said, no, you've got to go back over your mark, Timmy.
Just see that, Ronnie? Timmy Gardner got one eye, still never took a backward step, still kept coming forward. Oh, he plays to win, Timmy.
He certainly does. Take 3. Well, the orator just setting things down. Mopsy's up here on the flank. Tunga Neal comes up. Couldn't quite get the mark, and Tunga's worked very hard for the Geelong West side at half back. But at the present time, and there he is, the big boy, the big John, the Mopsy.
He's pretty happy with his day. He's played pretty well too. He's laid a few good tackles. He's gone through the packs. He's shown a bit of strength as Jason Doherty joins us back up the resetting the camera.
No, the clock, actually. The clock's back on. The Bannock Burns Boy and Trophy's time clock's back on as we see Rowan Holdsworth go towards full forward. That was Ken Denning. He's pushed Smith in the back, and Christian Smith will take the free kick in between full-back and centre-half back, and David Cook throws the binoculars down. He wonders why KD's still on, and I'm thinking the same thing. He comes towards the grandstand side now. Smith plays on, looks for Timmy Gardner. He's going to be up against Neil. Drops in for the mop, and he takes the mark. Can't play on, though. Tim Gardner must come back.
Don't get me wrong about KD. I'm a fan of his.
Oh, me too.
He's on fire. He's great.
Me too.
Look, either he's crook or he's just not playing well.
Well, he's let the side out, isn't he? Playing himself and he's not fit. It's just not good enough.
Whichever the two it is, he should be off the ground.
Demopoulos goes towards centre-half forward. Nankervis can't take the ball with him, and the mark. Withers gets a quick kick away. Wigmore has support. Watson comes in, breaks that tackle. Quick right foot kick around the corner. Straight up near Vollenbrett. Stands his ground. Takes a good mark in front of Justin. At half-back, he'll take the kick towards centre-half forward. Goes in that direction now. Tunga Neal and Beekman's on the ground. Neal, no mark paid. Play on the call. The orator's got him. Holdsworth. Oh,
she's a little bit stiff, Tunga, wasn't he?
No, I thought the decision was good. I thought 2 players had hands on that. He plucked it off them and claimed the mark. And I thought the umpire did the right thing there, Wayne Jewish.
Good
call.
The
decision was good, Ronnie.
Yeah, well done.
Taylor up. Gets his right hand to it. Ladder steals the ball. Left-hand handball to Holdsworth, who can run onto it, but it doesn't fall for him properly. Grabs us around the corner. Neal can't take the mark. Goes back. Straight through the pack without the ball, though. Justin gets one high. Yep, and a free kick. He ran straight through the pack.
Well, it should have been. What's that mean, Cookie? That little hand.
Let's go for it, Ronnie.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to too, and the Tigers are pretty keen. And a lovely kick there from Justin.
The echo.
Well, there's been a free kick paid there. I didn't quite pick up what's happened, but Scotty Cowley's going to come out with the footy.
Oh, it would have been the right decision, Ron.
Of course.
Oh,
Dear.
Oh, dear.
He's handballed the ladder, and everything they do turns to dust.
You're going to get out of it a free kick the ladder here. Inga Worson sort of shoveled it across to him. He got tackled allegedly without the football. Adam Gladkey has paid the free kick to Justin Ladder. He's on the defensive 50. He'll kick towards centre wing. Good kick from Ladder. He's a lovely kick of the football. Oh, Wigmore flies high from behind. He can't take the grab though. Comes back to Wigmore. In trouble. Tries a fresh air shot. Grabs this great tackle. Got the hand passed out of that pack. In goes Holsworth. Got a little bit of support. Needed some, but taken away from him. Down towards Cam Pigley it goes. Here comes Marcus Harrison slapping the ball towards boundary line and half forward flank. Just inside 50. Blue West into attack. They need a goal. They trail 6-6-42 to 1 goal 3-9. It is in fact a 33 points the difference.
And doing it comfortably at the present time. No scores have been added in this third and vital quarter. It's about 6 minutes gone as we see Wigmore now, ground level, tries to get a kick. He does, and he travels a short distance. And again, though, the defence of the Tigers stands firm. Holdsworth, though, goes in, tries to get the ball. That does so. Stolen there by Berkey. That's David. Support there from Johnny Burns and Holdsworth. Well done. Young Rowan Holdsworth burrowing in there strongly for the footy and has forced the ball up in between half forward centre wing, members side of the ground, with the Cheetahs into attack.
We've got young Dean on the camera on his Pat Malone at the moment too. Fano's gone for a tosser again. Bounce down, throw in. Here it comes. Demopoulos picks it up, tumbles the punt. End over end. Interrupted there by Latta. Latta does well. He runs through the centre wing position. Centres the ball across towards the centre, short of half forward. McKenzie might be playing an attack. Thumped away by Matty Gardner. Picked up by Cam Peatley on the burst. He goes down to the forward pocket. Looks for Primmer. It's punched away from Primmer by Gardner. Hand pass over the top, lands with Primmer. He straightens up. He goes for goal on right foot. Then he does the shepherd egg. He's done something right. Yes, it's a goal. Primmer kicks the first goal of the third quarter, and one that the Blue West side so badly needed.
great play by David McKenzie out there on half forward to get a quick handball out, and Gus has kicked the goal that they need to get the third quarter started. So we see the Epco Easy Shops third quarter scoreboard. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club are 2-3-15. They still trail Thompson, who are 6-6-42. And if Jason Stein is in hospital, I don't know, because he's just walked past.
He's obviously not looking too good. He's got the boots off. He might be back on Bannockburn's putting Trappy's time clock. Says we've gone 6 minutes right now into the third quarter. Just waited for that second to tick over. Back into the centre it goes. Latta versus Taylor. Taylor's beat him all day and he does it again. Out of the centre come the Tigers. Down towards half forward. That comes back. Couldn't take the mark at the back of the pack. Well played there. Trevor Haints heads for the safety of the boundary line on the outer side of the ground. Doesn't find it. The ball now finds it as Terry Nankervis gathers, but too close to the line to keep it in. It is out of bounds, and a forlorn David Tanner walks from the ground.
Yes.
The Blue West, was he a runner, Ronnie, or is he a trainer?
He's the trainer, the head trainer for the Geelong West camp, and yeah, a little depressed at the minute. Oh, there's got to be a free kick there to Tunganeel.
And 50.
50 metres, Johnny Burns.
Undisciplined.
Yeah, poor footy there from Johnny Burns, and well, this will bring him right down to centre half forward. And yeah, the tension's just started to build a little bit between certain players. As
Well, it should build. It's a ticket into the grand final, Ron.
yeah, well, it is that.
And if you get in it, you can blink and well win it. If you don't get it, you've got no hope.
Well, they need one out. Denning leads, a good lead too.
Pushed in the back for mine.
Well, too well weighted the kick. Leonelli swooped on it. Scragger is up there as well, Alan Craig. But yeah, again, some good defensive football there from the Tigers. They forced the ball up now. It's about 35 metres from goal.
7.5 minutes gone. Bannockburn's putting Trappy's third quarter time clock. 2-3-15 to Blue West. Thompson have got 6-6-42. Blue West the only goal of the third quarter. 42 plays 15. And the umpire's about to bounce it down 30 metres out from goal.
Beekman's to do the ruck work against Taylor. It favours Taylor. Gets his right hand to it. Falls to Wigmore. Can't take the ball with him. in a pack now. Chandler's there holding the ball. Play on the call. Withers has got it.
Withering pace.
He's got it at centre half back. Gets it out towards Johnny Burns at half back flank. Has got time to get around one. Short little kick in towards McFarlane. No, it's Matty Gardner. In fact, Matty Gardner takes it, plays on quickly, gets to Watson. Up towards centre half forward. Oh, Justin, great work to go back with the flight of the ball. Kicks in. Mick Gann can run on the ball if it sits for him. Oh, he tries to kick it off the ground. He can't do so. Baxter has got it there. So Cowie. Cowie, good use by Cowie. Desperation from Scotty, and he sees it over the boundary line. Golden opportunity gone there for Thompson.
Well, comedy of errors, wasn't it?
Yeah, the only bloke that didn't make an error on. The only one that didn't make an error.
Scott Cowie.
He's good in the tight
Oh, the boundary umpire did quite well.
Oh. He's amazing in a tight
He's going to get 3 votes off Cookie.
Well, he wants to get the ball a bit more. Boundary throw in, up it goes, knocked back towards Ianelli. He gathers the football inside the boundary line. Clever kick by Ianelli to centre wing. Out comes Beekmans, can't take the mark. Well knocked away, in fact, there by David Burke. Did well that situation with a fist from behind. They stack in on top, but in comes umpire Gladkey and just busts up a little bit of rough stuff. Johnny Demopoulos and Stewie Scott not seeing eye to eye, but it's going to be a ball-up decision. Centre wing position, slightly in the attacking zone of Thompson, and we will have it build up. It's 15 plays 42, Ronnie, and Thompson is still in control of this game.
Yes, they certainly are. Cookie ball's on centre wing, and we see that Taylor did good work there to Baxter. Quick hands to Withers under pressure from the Scrag. Coming out strongly, Vollenbrant. Good work. Cut off the forward thrust, but a quick kick. Humphrey again, who's been busy for the Tigers. And he's kicked the ball up to the, about 40 metres from goal. It's off hands out of bounds. And the emergency umpire on the ground now. What's he going to do?
Just having a bit of a run, I think.
Just letting a Scragger know that the
tank is waiting for him.
Number 7 won race 8. Boundary throw in. Players rise. Burns a charge. Couldn't handle it. Justin. The Echo's in there. Can't handle it either. Here goes Scragger Craig at the base of that pack. Jimmy Gardner went up with it, but the whistle's on play. We'll have a ball-up decision. 2 metres out from goal.
You've got Jason, mate. You and your Echo.
We've got Jason going. Well, I'll keep going then if Jason's not going. Bounce down. Comes to Scragger. Got the hand pass away to Craig. Here comes to Justin. And it's out of bounds. He couldn't quite handle that one. And boundary umpire. Going to throw this one in. Let's have a look. Yes, it is Sammy.
Slamming Sam's.
Bull.
Boundary throw in. Timmy Gardner gets at the front of the pack. Humphrey, quick kick towards Withers. Craig's on his hammer. Out towards the boundary line. Oh, could have been holding the man. No free kick.
Oh, great stage, that one.
Academy Award. Yep. And Slam and Sam will do it all again. In front of the West Saints rooms here at Western Oval. Taylor gets his left hand to it. There's the Echo. Can't get his foot to it this time, though. Scragger Craig's there again. In the middle of the pack. Handball. Lucchino taps it on. Humphrey, quick right foot kick across the goal face. Wigmore, it doesn't bounce for him. Cowie's there again. Harrison tries to wrap him up. He can't do so. He's shepherded by Wigmore now. Quick right foot kick and a good one too. Beekmans can't take the mark of the first attempt. Butters up well. He's got it now. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. Cam Pigley can run onto it. McFarlane's back there also. Cam Pigley keeps in front. Gets tripped. No free kick. Handball out. Oh, not good support there though. Primer's over there. Also McFarlane. Good work from Christian McFarlane. And a ball up at half forward for Geelong West. Just falling down a bit at centre half forward.
Ronnie Brown's got the shoe phone going. Yeah, thought his match was smart for a minute.
Ball up now. 6-6 plays 2-3. Half forward flank. Out of side. Taylor gets it only as far as Stewie Scott round the corner. Matty Gardner taps it back towards Beekmans. He's at half forward. Over the top of the ball. Taps it out the back of the pack. David Burke. Handball out wider. Short little kick. The All-Raider.
Grabs this clever kick. He knew he was going to put it out of bounds if he put the foot into it. He just tumbled it end over end. He got it out of bounds at centre wing. As Brainy puts the flag down, the headphones back on, the corporal John Edsel says, Newcombe have lost the lot. That's what he said. Stewie Scott went up, actually got that hit down. Not too far, though. Oh, is that 50? Was it travel the required distance? Umpire said yes. Terry Nankervis takes mark at centre wing, far side of the ground. Up and under kick, didn't really aim for much there. Punched away by Bollingbrett. Goes after it again. In goes Burns. Bollingbrett lays a good tackle for mine.
Geez, they're tough on the bloke with the footy, aren't they?
And the free kick's gone to Bollingbrett. I thought the tackle was pretty good.
Yeah, they're really giving the tackler the rewards today, which sometimes deters from the game because they tend to sweat on the player then who's got the ball.
Bollingbrett goes towards half forward. Stewie Scott up against Taylor. Falls to the front of the pack. Baxter a long way up the ground. Nankervis. Right foot kick towards the wing. Running back with the flight of the ball, Chandler. Good attempt. Can't take the mark. Marcus Harrison now has got time. Can he pick it up? He gets around. Gets tackled. Good tackle too by Chandler. Harrison. Shepherds for Burns. Oh, ladder just as well. He fell over at that time.
Oh, that was a good move from Burns, I think. Went to ground very well.
Yes, he did.
He would have gone to ground otherwise.
With a bit of help. Free kick found. Harrison at centre.
Wake up Tuesday morning.
At half forward, but Ladder's there. Takes the mark in between centre half back and full back. The big ruckman will relieve pressure for Blue West.
Ladder now looks to the centre half back. Into the centre of the ground. Lovely kick too. Wigmore sets himself. Some treatment from Taylor, but gee whiz, Wigmore stood his ground nicely and has taken a fine overhead grab. A little bit of treatment there too from the big fella.
Yeah, didn't like it either, Wigmore.
Wigmore now up to half forward. Stewie Scott's taken the ball, but there's been an infringement against Cam Bigley for shepherding. And he's, infringed the captain coach, Stewie Scott, not happy. Because young McFarlane's got the footy now for the Tigers.
Kicks it back to centre wing. Stewie Scott says, I'll take this mark if that's all right with you, umpire. Checks across with Wayne Jervis. He said, oh, clear. And Scott kicks the ball into the half-forward zone. Cam Pig to the target. Up, can't take the mark. The orator grabs us at the back of the pack. Kicks it back to centre wing. Wigmore starting to drift into the game. Drifts into this one and takes the mark on centre wing. Short kick from Wigmore. It's okay. In early marks. He's got Primmer further on. Primmer's not looking. Was too far for him in any case. Down he goes towards Denning in front of this occasion. Knocked away from him by Smith at the back of the pack.
Matty Gardner, good work.
Good play.
Matty Gardner, good work. Okay. Ken Denning, good to see him out in front on that occasion, Ron.
Well, didn't get a handle on the footy.
But at least he was in front. That's a start. He's had a bad day. He's persisting.
Ball throw in now. Taylor over the back. Matty Gardner tries to take it out of the pack as he's done so on a couple of occasions this afternoon. Falls to Geelong West player.
Yeah, well, Stewie Scott's just about had his head ripped off.
Yeah,
he actually did
high.
it very well when he went in for the tackle because he just buried himself into the player, and eventually the umpire saw the fact that the tackle was a little bit high. So he's got an opportunity here to kick their second goal in about 5 minutes. No score to the Thompson side of this third term. He's kicking from no more than, let's have a look, 25 metres out. Very slight angle and shouldn't have too many problems here, fellas. And kicking...
Actually, it's Holdsworth.
West's third.
It is Holdsworth, and he's bobbed the goal, I reckon. And West are back in the game. They've played awful footy, Ronnie. You agree with that?
Yes, I would.
For most of the day, Jason?
Yes.
And it's now 6 goals, 6-42 to Thompson, who've dominated the proceedings this afternoon. And now Blue West have gone to 3-3-21. The margin's back to 21 points. It probably still sounds a lot, but... Look, if they kick the next one, as I said, they kicked 3 in the third quarter. They're back in the game, Blue West, and they've kicked the first 2. And they've gone 16 minutes into this third quarter of the Bannockburn Spotting Trophies time clock.
Abco Easy Shops in and around Geelong, the one-stop shop that's got the lot.
They're at North Geelong, East Geelong. They're at sunny Barwon Hedge, where you are, and they are at Newcombe. And they lost a lot, Newcombe, you tell me.
Back in the centre, Taylor gets a tap down. Ian Ellie can't take it with him. Timmy Gardner's there, tries to break through the pack. He can't do so. Held to him by Ladder and a ball up. So both sides fighting hard at the moment. Next goal will be very important. Taylor to do the ruck work. Oh, Shepherds again. Oh,
umpire saw it the other way, and Big Taylor, who certainly had the better of the ruck duels this afternoon, and he takes the free kick in the centre of the ground as Scheissenhausen said, young Jason here alongside me, the kick's not good. Stewie Scott will mark. He does. Justice. He comes out in front. Justice. He said justice. Another echo there. And Stewie Scott with the ball at half back. He goes on right foot, grandstand side of the ground. Cam Pitley behind is the target. In front of him on that occasion there, Christian McFarlane made good position. Holdsworth tries to keep the ball into play as it hits the turf. He thumps it back into play, and oops, the daisy. Holdsworth and his opponent there just having a little bit of a push and a shove, and the boundary umpire, Sam Mirabel, said, I'll take charge here and throw the ball back into play.
Back into play it comes, and we see some strong work, McFarlane, quickly to Watson, under pressure. Good work, Holdsworth, having a real dip, as we see Cowie on the ball now for the Cheetahs, as the umpire, Wayne Jervis, comes into bounce down, and Johnny Demopoulos, the mop, having a spell.
Mackenzie to full back for Blue West.
And young Scholes is on the ground for the Tigers.
Beekmans shepherded out again. Holdsworth running towards the ball, can't kick it very far. Only the orator gets tackled, dropping the ball should be. Frankie Ianelli laid a good tackle.
Been very consistent all day, haven't they?
Yeah, they have been.
And I'll tell you what says the orator. That's his first mistake for the afternoon.
Ianelli goes towards full forward. Primer's there, falls with the ball. Oh, Denning's standing in the goal square by himself. He can stand there and take the mark. He's done so. The umpire has paid it. Smith had come up the ground to try and take the mark.
And they just got one little ivories from Terry Nankervis.
He might have a sore groin and a sore head.
He might have be rubbing him on both ends, Ronnie, I think.
Yeah, I think he might.
But, well, Ken Denning, this is the important kick. And a dirty day, Kenny. 3-3-21, plays 6-4-42. It is 21 points the difference if Denning kicks this. The margin, Ronnie, what's it back to?
It'll be back to 15 points.
Geez, you're a good man. I'm glad you're sitting there. Denning comes in. He'll kick the goal, all right. Bang, it's home. Here come the Blue West side, the Cheetahs. What are they? The Eagles.
The Cheetahs.
The Cheetahs. Well, they're back in town. You call them what you like, but they're back in the game. I told you they kicked 3 goals. They'd be back in it, and they are. And I just wonder how important the next goal. 1 goal to Blue West brings them to 5. 1 goal to Thompson gives them that handy break again. It's on the APCO Easy Shop scoreboard. It's 4-3-27. Thompson 6-6-42. The game is getting lively. Said Dun Gilbert and Ben Hall.
David.
And that for you is said at the back of the class, Jason Doherty, is a little bit of poetry from Henry Lawson.
And 1 goal each, David, and the margin will be the same.
That's a bit of useless information there from our director.
Well, thank Christ we got a director. What we do without him. 27 plays 42. Ken Denning with his first kick, might be his second.
Yep.
Second, he put one out of bounds. Yeah.
Yep.
He's got a goal. Well, maybe the coach knows what he's doing, leaving him on.
Scotty Cowie on the wing. Trevor Haints at centre-half back. As David Cook said, McKenzie at full-back for Blue West. Beekman's at centre-half forward. Cam Pigley in a pocket. Primer at full forward. So they've made a couple of changes.
Well, they had to.
Yep. Wigmore on a half-forward flank. And Chandler's back on Nankervis.
If they can just get Big Ladder to lift in the middle and control that against Taylor, they're right back in the game, Ron.
They certainly are as Withers sharks the ball from a bad bounce as we see Cowie do battle with Watson. Now Scholes, quick hands, good work to Timmy Gardner who does a mongrel punt up there to centre half. Ball sits well for Ty Baxter. Nankervis took his eyes off the footy as he saw McKenzie bearing down on him, but he butters up well again. Nankervis, don't tell me he's kicked it.
Missed it.
Gee, it was a great attempt there in the pocket. Screwed it back over his left shoulder, but it's just drifted to the right of the big sticks, and it's 1 point off the boot of the dashing wingman for the Tigers, Terry Nankervis.
Well, maybe that's the break they needed. That one probably could have gone through. Scragger's back on the ground. He's going to take this kick in. 27 plays 43 in the APCO Easy Shops third quarter scoreboard as Alan Craig punt kicks the ball back into play. Lovely kick well out over the 50-metre line at ground level. He come with us. Got the hand pass in front. Pulled off the footy for mine. There's advantage paid the big Taylor. You give it to Nankervis. No, it is not. It's got to come back.
Good free kick there from Blue West. Held up play. Could have been off there, Thompson.
Yeah, Little Withers takes it. He's outside the 50. He chips it inside the 50. Goes for Taylor. Nankervis flies against him. Tim Gardner at ground level. Gathers the footy. It eludes a couple of tackles. Puts it on the boot. It's into the pocket. Good mark taken down there by Murray Scott in front of the Echo.
It's McKenzie. I like him down there at full back. He's David McKenzie. Very strong.
So it is, Roddy. Got that bandage
strong
on his right elbow. I wonder what that's for.
Yeah, smacking him too many times in the head.
He's a left footer, Ronnie. Puts it back into play.
Yeah, lovely kick too. Big Taylor there. Thumps the ball away. Now Nankervis swoops on the leather. Good tackle from behind. Good enough to get the hands to Baxter. Hand pass from Baxter to Timmy Gardner. Too slow, Tim. Great smother, Frankie Ianelli. Well supported there from the Scrag. And he thumps the ball out to the 25, 30 metres further away from the and he's found the boundary line about 50 metres out from the Thompson goal.
Now, Jason, have Thompson got a bit more complacent? Have they got too complacent? Or have Blue West just lifted a little bit all over the place?
Blue West have just lifted a bit. Their back line playing very well. There are a couple of great smothers there to keep the pressure on. Over the back of the pack, Taylor can't get the tap down. Stewie Scott did, only as far as Johnny Burns. Short handball to Baxter. Turned around Mick Gann. Oh, nearly intercepted by Holdsworth, but good play because he got a hand in. Ingwerson out towards the wing position. Ladder running from half back. Can't pick it up. Tunganeel can. Handball out. Oh, under pressure. That was Matty Gardner over the top of. Couldn't quite pick that player up.
Might have been Murray Scott.
Might have been Murray Scott. Put under the hammer there. I think it was Chandler, in fact. No, Frankie. Frankie and Ellie.
He picked himself up at the bottom of the back and went, phew, I'm glad they're all off the top of me now. Yeah, little fella, Frank.
Ladder gets a tap down. It's on the wing position, out of side. Burns comes in. Heavy tackle off the ground. Stewie Scott towards half forward. McFarlane in front of Cam Pigley. Great work, Christian McFarlane. Oh, eludes one, eludes two. Handball to Scholes. Keeps running. McFarlane gets one and a free kick. Ladder too high down the field. Don't think there was much in that though, but a free kick found, and it's going to centre half forward. Relayed free kick. Andrew Watson to take it.
The glove one comes in on the right foot, straightens up and goes for the forward zone. Long kick from Watson. Here's a mark out in front if you don't mind. It's the Echo. He's got it. I think it's the Echo. Justin. Great grab in front there, Brady.
Very strong mark, and maybe, Dave McKenzie should have just tried a little bit harder, I thought. I just didn't quite punch vigorously enough. But give full credit there to the Echo, Justin.
A left footer comes in the Echo. He swings it back with the left foot. I think it's home. That's the one they wanted. Thompson's the first goal of the third quarter. The Echo kicks a beauty. Justin kicked his first goal of the game, and a vital one for the Thompson Tigers.
Yep, Coeasy Shop scoreboard. Thompson moved to 7-7. That is not 47, it's 7-7-49. Thanks, technical director downstairs. You'll just get that fixed for us.
Set that alarm clock and wake yourself
there
up.
There it is, 7-7-49. Geelong West Cricket Football Club 4-3, 27, 22 points the difference.
Actually, Roddy, I've told him a few times, it's no good getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning if you don't wake up till past 3 in the afternoon. It's pointless, you might as well stay in bed, son. 24 minutes gone, Bannockburn Sporting Trophy's third quarter time clock. An important goal, that one kicked by the Thompson Tigers. It just gives them the ascendancy again as Taylor goes up and won the knockdown, went towards Ingleworth, pulled high, play on the call. It went out and got it again too, did Ingleworth. Well played, left foot kick around the body, up towards half forward. Here comes McFarlane, here comes Gardner. It's out on the foot, I think you'll find. Or is it a boundary umpire throw? It is a throw in. I thought Gardner put the foot in it, but it must have been over the line before he made contact. And what if a boundary umpire throw in at half forward flank, Ronnie?
Very good, Cookie. And as we see Taylor in front there, Beekman's, but Taylor too tall. Got it down, but again, Scott in front. Ooh, there's a coat hanger thrown there. And I think it might have been young Withers. Got a little emotional there, but nothing serious has come out of it. And the umpire will throw it back in.
Thrown in now. Beekman's in the front position, gets two hands to it. There's no runners there, though, for Blue West. Tackled Primer. Oh, dropping the ball.
Well, they've been consistent with it, so I'm not going to criticise that. They've been consistent with that, Ronnie. Your comment, please. You're umpire hater.
Yep, when you get the ball, you've got to use it quickly. Otherwise, if you get tackled and get caught with a footy, you're gone.
OK, Gus Primer now. Going to have a shot for goal. He's a fair way out now. He's gone the short one.
Ken Denning's been held there off the ball. And now the ball is relayed to Ken Denning.
Well picked up, Ronnie. Had the glasses on. Gus just decided whether he's going to go for goal. He's a fair way out. But, OK, Denning, distance no problem here. Yeah, he's got to get this one back. Blue West have done all the hard work this quarter. That previous goal from the Echo has put them back behind the 8 ball once again. And now they need Kenny Denning to straighten up and go for the goal mouth. Had a dirty day. Got a goal before in the third quarter. Can he kick his second for the quarter? Goal umpire hasn't moved. It's home. Kenny Denning kicks his second. And they're back in action. Blue West are not done with yet. I can tell you, Jason Doherty, can they get up and win this game?
Oh, they certainly can. He's only had 3 kicks for the day, Ken Denning. He's kicked 2 goals. We see Murray Scott coming back on the ground for Brendan Chandler. The Upco Easy Shop scoreboard, Geelong West Cricket Football Club 5-3-33. They cut the margin to 16 points. Thompson a 7-7-49.
Okay, well, ball game. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you,
linesman. Thank you, ball boys.
As we see 26 and a half minutes gone of the third and a vital quarter of footy here this afternoon at the Western Oval for the Division 2 second semi-final of GDFL footy for 95. Umpire Gladkey, 550th game, bangs it to the ground.
I reckon if Blue West can kick one more goal before three-quarter time, Ron, they'll win it.
Yeah, I agree. Beekman's screws it around the corner. Ian Alley, good work in front there from, that looks like 47 years.
Harrison.
Yeah, I like his game. Did well, met the ball hard. Now Vollenbrun under pressure. Dumps it out wide, good work. As we see there's some hard work, Trevor Haints, and likewise from Watson. Players pretty keen. Supporters getting a bit more verbal, having a bit more cheer.
As Sammy Mirabal throws it back into play on the half. Well, centre wing will call this. Scott gathers it. A brilliant hand pass. Sets free his teammate at Holsworth, who tumbles a kick. Good pressure there from Withers, though.
Well, he
and
had
he's out of
Cowie
bounds.
and
Neil and
Neil.
Lucchino.
Yeah.
running.
The hand pass was on. He let the kick and he's put it out of bounds. Crucial mistake. Christian Smith chips it back to the orator, grabs us. Cowie's got him. He's got the hand pass away. Well played, Cowie. Goes back after it again. Burns goes in. He's tackled. Got the hand pass back to Grabsus, who kept coming. Grabsus goes to half forward. Coming out, taking a good mark. That looked like Haints, was it? And he looked like he was injured the ankle there, but he's got the foot in it. And he kicks the ball back to the centre of the ground.
Goes.
Beekman, sorry, Jason, but he was in front, couldn't take it. And here we go now. He's Worsen. Gavin Eastworsen up there looking for Cam Pigley. Will it sit for him? It's a little bit of a nudge there from Christian Smith. Good work as we see them now. Force the ball out the defensive side of the ground for another throw in about 70 metres from goal.
Well, he's taking the chances. Smith running off Denning there and gave the extra man against Cam Pigley and pushed it over the boundary line. 16 points of difference.
Just hasn't grabbed him today, Cam Pigley, has he? Just hasn't handled the ball well all day. He's got the hands to it, but hasn't handled it.
Scott taps it down to the front. Out of bounds. No. Free
Holding
kick found.
charge.
And play on the call. Withers has got on his left foot. There's the siren for three-quarter time. So Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, a much better third quarter from them. They kicked 4 goals for the quarter and restricted Thompson to 1 goal. They're 7-7-49. They lead by 16 points at three-quarter time.
Is the margin enough, Ronnie? Now, we've just watched Blue West kick 4 goals that quarter to 1. Can they do it again? Breeze certainly favouring right of screen.
Well, I suppose if you look at the history of the day, I mean, I can't see them getting back. I think 16 points into the Breeze is a little bit too tall an order, but they're full of running in that third quarter.
Yeah, the signs are there, aren't they?
Yeah, and if they can continue to run and do the hard discipline things that they've done all season and that they've been renowned for, and I know Stewie Scott's just drummed that into them, I think they can possibly get up, but well, 16 points, it's a good lead to the Tigers. They've been very impressive here this afternoon, and well, only time will tell, fellas.
And you'd rather have 16 points in front, Josh, going to the last quarter, wouldn't you, than see 16 behind?
Oh, you certainly would. Thompson are in the box seat at the moment, and Geelong West still have to work hard to try and overcome the deficit.
Okay, we'll go and listen to the respective coaches' third quarter speeches, and we're back for the final quarter shortly. APCO Easy Shop scoreboard 33 plays 49. Thompson are in control.